Now tell them who Jesus Christ is to you.
Everything.
What is remarkable to me is the amount of celebrities that are publicly open to discussing Jesus Christ, and the amount of celebrities and famous people that are openly serving Jesus Christ. Now, some people think these celebrities have had their heyday. They've had their sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and now because of the guilt they're experiencing, they turn to religion to absolve themselves of their guilt. But in actual fact, these famous people could continue in their wild lifestyles till they die. Alice Cooper, who wasn't always serving Jesus Christ, he said this about Jesus in Hollywood. Let's give him a listen.
Now tell them who Jesus Christ is to you.
Well, I mean, it's everything. I mean, we're not here without him. Most people I know, young people, think Jesus Christ is a swear word.
Yeah.
Even at Solid Rock, where we have the teenagers down there,
Right.
They have no idea that who Jesus Christ is.
Yeah.
He's not preached enough.
Yeah.
Most written about character of all time.
Yes.
In history.
Right.
And yet people go out of their way to not believe in him.
Why do you think that is?
I think it's because they don't want to give up their godship.
Yeah.
They want to be. I'm a good enough. They believe the Hollywood version of, I do more good than bad, that kind of thing. And I go, boy, is that Satan's got you right where he wants you.
Yeah.
To believe that.
Yeah.
I said, because I'm the way, the truth, and the life, and
That's
no one
right.
cometh to the Father but by me.
Right.
I said, those are the truest words ever spoken. And
Yeah.
how can you deny that?
The Hollywood lie is that you think your good will outweigh the bad that you've done. This is the idea where you do acknowledge that you have done some bad and you have done some evil, but you think that God will forgive you of all the evil that you've done if you do enough good. The good that you do bribes God to forgive you all the evil that you have done. But we as humans are what we call totally depraved, or we're totally unable to please God by our actions. This doctrine is taught clearly in Romans chapter 3, verses 9 to 20, where Paul says, "No one's righteous, no, not one. No one understands, no one seeks God." We're totally unable to please God, and we aren't even seeking God. Also, this Hollywood lie exposes the pride in each one of us, that we think we're good enough so we don't need Jesus Christ and his wonderful gift given to us. But this brings us back to something else that Alice Cooper said in that clip. Jesus is my everything. That's his profession. And then he quotes John 14:6, where Jesus says, "I am the way, I am the truth, I am the life. No one comes unto the Father except through me." Alice Cooper also says that Jesus is not preached enough. So I'm going to talk to you about Jesus. Because of our sin, because of our pride, because of all the evil things that we have done, we can never be good enough to earn God's favor or be forgiven of our sin on our own. We are at odds with God. Our sin has created a barrier between us and God. We're not in good fellowship with God, and we, in essence, have become an enemy of God because of our sin. But Jesus is the way. Jesus took upon the punishment of sin so that we could be forgiven. Jesus gave his life as a sacrifice to pay for our sin. Jesus is also the truth. Everything that Jesus said, everything that Jesus has done is true, and it will always be true. Jesus is also life. He gives life to dead people. And who are the dead people? That's each one of us, because we are dead in our sin. So today, if you do not know Jesus, Make Jesus your everything. Don't embrace the dangerous and false Hollywood lie that you can save yourself because you just outdo the bad with the good that you think that you can do. There are 4 things we really need to think about as we think about Jesus Christ and our sin. And they all start with T. 4 T's. First, treasure Jesus and his word. Treasure what Jesus Christ did. Second T, trust Jesus and his word and his work. Embrace Jesus. Own Jesus as your Savior. Declare, he's my Savior. He's my Lord. Next T, turn from your sin. Forsake the sin that's brought you to this point of being at odds with God. And finally, totally submit to Jesus Christ and his word. Is Jesus your everything? I hope that he is. Thanks for watching, and God bless.